up to number 24 on WSGN survey dated April the 11th, 1969. It's an old school guy at number 24, been charting since the early 60s. Bobby Vinton, To Know You Is To Love You. His version went to number 34 on Billboard's Hot 100. Phil Spector wrote this song. It was originally called To Know Him, I think To Know Him Is To Love Him, and it was inspired by his dad died. And his tombstone, on his tombstone was the inscription, To Know Him Is To Love Him, and that inspired Phil Spector to write the song. He was in a group called the Teddy Bears, and the Teddy Bears, they cut the song. It went to number 1 in 1958. Peter and Gordon came back with it. It was called To Know You Is To Love You, and that was in the summer of 1965. Their version, not a real big hit, went to number 24 on the Hot 100, and now here comes Bobby Vinton. This would be like his 24th or 25th top 40 hit. Thing about Bobby Vinton, Blue Velvet was a real big song of his back in 1963. The bulk of his chart success was in the early 60s, but after the British invasion kicked in, he did chart with some regularity. One of his biggest hits, you probably remember from the fall of 1968, is called I Love How You Love Me. That was a remake. The Paris Sisters had a huge hit with that in 1960-61. Bobby Vinton's remake of it went to number 9, and this song that I'm going to play for you right now, it came right after that. To Know You Is To Love You, Bobby Vinton.